It was a record-breaking week for me. Want to know what sold? Stay tuned. Journey, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click that bell notification so that you can be notified every time I upload a video, which is about 2 to 3 times a week. And of course, if you like what sold videos, hit that like button and let's get into it. So this week I am sharing with you what sold from Sunday, January 17th, all the way to Saturday, January 23rd. So it was a record-breaking week for me, so let's get into it. At the end, I'll go through all the numbers and break down how much I've made from consignment. So if you're interested in that, please make sure you stay tuned all the way to the end. So starting off with Sunday, January 17th, on Poshmark was this Lululemon Hustle Tank size 6. This is one of Aaron's consignment items. It sold for $21, and after the $4.20 in fees and the $2.12 shipping discount, we were left with $14.68. Of course, I take 60% and my consignee gets 40%. Next up on Poshmark was this Victoria's Secret pink underwire bra, size 34C. It is a burgundy color and it's kind of really lacy. I've had this listed since January. I thought I had it listed before. I've had it for like a year. And when I'm going through all of my bins and double checking to make sure everything is still listed on all 3 sites. And this one wasn't listed. So I went ahead and listed it and it sold. It sold for $12, and after the $2.95 in fees and the $2.12 shipping discount, I was left with $6.93. Next up on Poshmark was this Lily Pulitzer tote. I got this at my favorite consignment shop. It sold for $22, and after the $4.40 in fees and the $2.12 shipping discount, I made $15.48, and I believe that bag was like $2, so decent flip there. And that had been listed since December. Next up was this Columbia PFG skirt size medium in a coral color. It had been listed since November, and it sold for $10, and after the $2.95 fee, I was left with $7.05, and I did take an offer on that. Next up was the Circus by Sam Edelman Lillian, size 7 espadrille closed-toe loafer shoe. I've had these for probably close to 9 months, and I sent out offers to likers, so they sold for $13, and after the $2.95 in fees and the $2.12 shipping discount, I was left with $7.93. I'm having some awesome deals on shoes right now because I am redoing my shoe organization, and so it would be easier to do with less shoes. So make sure you check out my Poshmark closet. It is linked in the description below, and it is going across the bottom of my screen. It is at 3 Queens Resale. Make sure you go on and check it out, and if you send me a message that you saw me on YouTube, I'll be sure to give you 30% off and a shipping discount. So check that out. Next up is the North Face tank, also sold on Poshmark. It had been listed since February of last year. It sold for $12, and after the $2.95 fee, I was left with $9.05, and I got that at my favorite consignment shop, and I think it was like 50 cents. So I'd pick it up again. Next up was a Worthington Career Single Button Blazer, size 18. This had been listed since November of 2021. This is one of my former blazers that has gotten too big for me. So, and Worthington is a J.C. Penney's brand. I like the Worthington career pieces. I think they're comfortable for how much you pay for them. I think they're a good value, but it's not like a very expensive brand. So, it sold for $12, and after $1.56 in fees, I was left with $10.44. Next up was another one of Aaron's consignment pieces, and that is this Lululemon athletic long sleeve in the blue color. It is actually the same color as the Hustle tank that I started the What Sold video with. It sold on eBay for $20, and after the $2.60 in fees, we were left with $17.40. And once again, I take 60 and my consignee gets 40 after fees. The last item to sell on January 17th is this limited Drew Fit size 4 regular pant. I have had this one of my oldest items. It had been listed since December of 2019. They sold for $4 on eBay, and after the 52 cents in fees, I was left with $3.48, and glad to get rid of those. So that brings my Sunday total to $92.44, and I sold 9 items, which makes Sunday a gold star day. Next up is Monday, January 18th, and on eBay I sold these pink Hoosier yoga pants, size small. They had also been listed since December of 2019, so I was glad to get rid of those. They sold for $10, or I took an offer for $10, and after $1.30 in fees, I was left with $8.70. Next, for this Vans cropped long sleeve T-shirt. My daughter actually got this, I think, the start of her sophomore year, so maybe 2 years ago, for back to school, and of course, it was too cropped to actually meet dress code and wear to school, so it didn't get very much wear. But it had been listed since August, and it sold for $13, and after the $2.95 in fees and the $2.12 shipping discount that I paid, we were left with $7.93. Also on Poshmark were these Under Armour Cold Gear Boys jogging pants. They have been listed since December, and they sold for $9, and after the $2.95 in fees and the $2.12 shipping discount, we were left with $3.93. And another Poshmark sale, the Gap long sleeve corduroy dress, size 14. It had also been listed since November. It sold for $16, and after the $3.20 in fees and the $2.12 shipping discount, I was left with $10.68. And then finally no, not finally. I have a few more Monday sales. Monday was a really good day for me. This is amazing. On Poshmark were these Lululemon Dance Studio joggers, and they sold for $70. And after the $14 in fees, I was left with $56. And that was one of Aaron's consignment items, and it had been listed since January. And then continuing on with Monday, I'm on 2 pages of Monday sales. This is good. I did send out a lot of offers on Sunday and Monday. So I think I sent out an offer on everything in my closet that had at least like one like. So it paid off. This Victoria's Secret pink quarter zip gray large sweatshirt. It had been listed since November, and it sold for $16, and after the $3.20 in fees and the $2.12 in shipping discount, I was left with $10.68. And then next was this Heather B cardigan. It had been listed since March. It sold for $11, and after the $2.95 in fees and the $2.12 shipping discount, I was left with $5.93. Then next, also on Poshmark, was this Pearl Izumi Elite one-piece cycling unitard, a size extra small. It had been listed since July, and it sold for $28. And after the $5.60 in fees and the $2.12 shipping discount, I was left with $20.28. Um, then next up was this Lafayette 148 uh, cardigan tan knit tank. It had been listed since January of 2020, so for a year. I It sold for $11, and after the $2.95 in fees and the $2.12 shipping discount, I was left with $5.93. And then finally, these Emu Australia Rose Gold Loafers, size 8, they sold for $19, and after the $3.80 in fees and the $2.12 shipping discount, I was left with $13.08, which brings my Monday total to $142.72, and I sold 10 items. So if you are not sending offers to likers, I suggest you do that. I don't remember what percentage I was. It probably was like a 30% because it looks like some deep discounts there. But I got rid of 10 items. And I love to source, so I'll go get 10 more. I got 10 more behind me. Tuesday was a zero sales day. I hate zero sales days, but it happens to the best of us. But between Monday and Sunday, I'd already sold 19 items, so I'm going to need a little break from shipping anyway. So I'm going to look at it as a positive. Next up was Wednesday, January 20th, and I had 5 sales. So first off was a Tommy Hilfiger girls size 7 and Arizona size 7 bootcut jeans. So both pair of girls jeans. These have been my daughter Jackie's. She is like a 6'7" now, but she doesn't wear jeans. So yeah. So these were both new tags. And they were Christmas gifts, like last Christmas. She's really tall, but really narrow, and so jeans just don't fit right on her body, and people need to stop buying them for her. So they both sold for $18, and after $3.60 in fees, I was left with $14.40. Next up was one of Erin's consignment items, and this lady was interested, and we went back and forth, and she asked me a bunch of questions, and then she sent me like a lowball offer, which I just kind of ignored. I let like the time run out, and then she came back with $50. And I think I had it listed for $65, so I took the $50. After $10 in fees, I was left with $40. On those consignment items, those really nice pieces that my clients give me, my consignees give me, I am trying to hold out for the best price for them because they only get 40% of the fee of after it sells. And I know they'd be happy with anything, but I definitely want to get them, I'm not taking some of these lowball offers. It's not that I have tons of storage space or anything. I don't, but I don't want to shortchange people, or what I feel like is shortchanging people. Next up are these Clark Artisan Heeled Mary Jane, size 9. They're like a black patent leather. I think they're gorgeous. They sold for $25 after the $5 in fees and the $2.12 shipping discount. I was left with $17.88. Next up was an eBay sale. I sold this American Girl tunic dress size 10 for $10, and after $1.30 in fees, I was left with $8.70, and that had been listed since December. Those Clarks had also been listed since December. Next is another consignment item. This is from my consignee Candace, and it is this Tesla James Nicholson jacket red. It sold for $75 plus $21.10 in shipping. I had it listed for like 100. There weren't that many listed. I got some lowball offers like that night, and then finally one of those people, after I declined, came back with 75, and so I took it because the shipping was high. I thought that would kind of hurt it, but so after the $9.75 in fees, I was left with $65.25, and of course Candace will get 40% of that. So that brings my Wednesday total to $146.23 for those 5 items, making Wednesday also a gold star day. And if you're new to my channel, a gold star day is when I make more than $75 in profit. And I love them. When hopefully I'll have gold star days every day. Next up was Thursday, January 21st, and the first thing to sell was on Poshmark. These Target Thermalite boots. They sold for $16 after the $3.20 in fees and the $2.12 shipping discount. I was left with $10.68, and I was ecstatic. I bought these last winter and didn't list them because I don't know if you can see in the pictures, but when I tried to clean them up, the cleaner I used like smeared the black, so the whole sole was like black, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna list them. I'm gonna redonate them. And this year, when I was reorganizing things, I realized they weren't listed, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna try to get like $5 for them. So I listed them on Poshmark, and someone sold them. Like I bought them in less than like a week. So I think as long as you note things in the description and take really good pictures, people can make their own decisions. And if they think it's good enough, like I don't know what she's going to use those for. They're just snow boots, like, maybe just to shovel the snow or take her dogs out for a walk. And so it's fine for that. Like, and if you find something that is still usable but doesn't necessarily look that pretty, you can still list it and just note all the flaws and let people make a choice. Um, Next up on Poshmark was a Spence Kamuta bikini top, orange size medium. This had been listed since August. This is one of my daughter's tops that she was like, I don't wear this anymore. It sold for $12, and after the $2.95 in fees, I was left with $9.05. Next, on eBay were these Nike Girls Vow running shoes, size 11. They sold for $18, and after the $2.34 in fees, I was left with $15.66. And those have been listed. I can't remember. I need to. I'm redoing my shoe inventory because it's not. I don't chart it like I do the clothing. And when I redo it, I'm gonna make a video of it, and I'm gonna also start adding it into my inventory so I don't lose shoes and I don't forget that I have shoes and all that type of stuff. My shoe stuff is mostly in my head, and that needs to stop. Next up, from eBay were these girls real straight jeans, 8 regular, size 31 inseam. They sold for $15, and after the $1.95 in fees, I was left with $13.05, and those have been listed since December, bringing Thursday to $48.44 for those 4 items. Decent day, respectable. I like to hit at least 50, but can't win them all. Next up was Friday, January 22nd. The first thing to sell was on Poshmark, and it was this J. Jill size 14 tall black pant. These have been listed since March. I had actually 3 pair, and this was the last to sell. I had 2 khaki pair and this black pair, and I thought the black would go first. But they sold for $8, and after the $2.95 in fees, I was left with $5.05. I am going to ease up on J. Jill and Chico's just as I try to move to a higher price point. If it's new with tags or a more substantial piece, I might still invest, but those are 2 brands that I'm going to move away from this year, and I will also be doing a video on that coming up. So this is why you need to hit that subscribe button and that bell notification so when I post all of my new content, you are there for it. Next up on eBay was this Gymboree Girls Cuff Jeans size 8. They had been listed since November of 2019, one of my oldest items. So when I relisted it, like I'm going through relisting, cleaning out my bins and relisting things that are old like that, I listed them on eBay as an auction item, and they sold for 99 cents. Whatever. They were free, like they were Jackie's. She never wore them. She doesn't wear jeans. So After the 13 cents in fees, I was left with 86 cents and more space in my bins. And some little girl has cute little cuffed leg jeans with horses on them. Next up on eBay was this Valley size 44 triple D bra black. Had been listed since December. It sold for $12, and after the $1.56 in fees, I was left with $10.44. Um, Big size bras are my jam. Whenever I see them, I try to pick them up if they're in good condition. If you are or know someone who's ever been heavy chested, it is hard to find a good quality bra that is not like $60. So I just think that it is a win-win. So normally bras aren't that expensive, and they're not hard to store. And sometimes people just need a bigger bra for like while they're nursing or whatever, and they don't want to invest. So I feel like it's a good resale item if they're clean and in good shape. So if you are not picking up bras, just consider it. Like I pick up most Victoria's Secret, La Perla, Pink, but then like this is a ballet bra, but it's a 44 double D. So if it's like one of those cheaper brands like Ballet or Maidenform, if it's those really big sizes, snatch those up. Next up was this Nike USA basketball shirt. It sold on eBay for $5, and this was donated to me by my friend Wendy. So I had zero cost of goods in it. It was after the 65 cents in fees. I made $4.35, bringing my Friday total to $20.70 for those four items. Ending the week with Saturday, January 23rd. First up was another Poshmark sale, and this was another consignment item from Coach Aaron. So I have Cheer Mom Aaron, but I also have Coach Aaron. And Coach Aaron, it was my daughter's middle school, and high school cheerleading coach. So I have over 100 pieces listed from Coach Aaron, and I will link her haul up here, so you can be sure to check that out. And if you are interested, make sure you look in my Poshmark closet because there are plenty of things available. Those same things are also listed in Mecari as well as in my eBay consignment shop, and all those links are linked below in the description. You can buy them off of whatever platform you so desire because they are all cross-posted and they are all the same price on all of them. Sometimes there's different discounts on different ones, but also that way if you have some credit on eBay or Mercari or somewhere that you want to use, be sure to use it and buy from me. But these Athleta wool blend joggers, size 10 gray, they were listed for like a day. They sold for $40, and after the $8 in fees, we were left with $32. So, of course, Coach Aaron will get 40% of that. And then next up were these Coach Croc flip-flops. They sold on Poshmark for $9. I had bought these for my daughter, but she did not like them, so I took them right out of her suitcase because they were still in her suitcase from when we went to Florida at Christmas time, and sold them. So they were $2.95 in fees and $2.12 in a shipping discount, and I was left with $3.93. I did pick those up at the bins. They like weigh nothing, so I was happy to be able to resell them and make a little bit of money off of them. And the last item to sell this week was another consignment item. It was from not Coach Aaron, Cheer Mom Aaron. And it was this Athleta sports bra with a blue and pink pattern, mixed print pattern. It sold for $15 on eBay, and after the $1.95 in fees, I was left with $13.05, bringing my Saturday total to $49.98 for those three items. So, it was a busy week. I love busy weeks. So the goals, my weekly goals are to make $600, to sell 30 items, and to have an average sell price of $20. So let's talk about what I actually did this week. This week my total was $499.51. So still did not reach my goal this week, but getting much closer. last week I was at $385.40. Um, my goal is to sell 30 items a week, and this week I sold 35 items, so yay me, which was 9 more than last week. Last week I sold 26 items, so I'm glad to see that going up. And of course, as that went up, so did the amount of money I made for the week. And then the only bummer this week, well, not the only, but a bummer this week, is that my average sale price did drop. It went to $14.27. Last week it was $14.82. And of course, my goal is 20. So I really want to work on getting my average sale price up. Of course, I'm sending out a lot of offers to likers to move things and giving, deeper discounts. So I don't know, maybe I need to adjust my pricing to allot for that a little bit better. I'll probably test out some strategies and report back and let you know what I'm doing to try to increase that besides just listing more high-end items. My total cost of goods for this week was $16. I did not figure that out for last week. My apologies. So, as I mentioned at the top of the video, part of my reselling business is that I obtain things from friends and family to consign. And so I am listing items for my friends and family who don't want to resell their things on Poshmark, eBay, Mecari, but would like to sell them. So I take their items and then I get them listed. And once they sell, they get a payout of 40% of the sale price, and I keep 60. So what I have in it is, because I'm not paying for the cost of goods, is my time that it takes to list, to photograph and list, and of course, like ship it when it sells and deal with questions and measure and all those things. And I am working on I've gotten a lot quicker at that because I don't want to, the quicker I work at that, the more profitable it will be for myself. So as far as consignment, of the $499.51 total I made, $238.38 are from things that I sold on consignment. So that is 45%, or I'm sorry, 47% of my overall profit. So I really think that I'm really happy so far with consignment because it allows me to get inventory, quality inventory like Lululemon and Athleta and some of these other brands that I just don't find in the thrift store that readily. I do, but not like, I had, Aaron gave me like 40 pieces of Lululemon to sell. So like, I'm not going to find 40 pieces in a year in my Goodwills here. I don't go that often, but I just haven't. So being able to get more quality inventory that I can sell for more and not having to leave the house during a pandemic to do it has been very beneficial to me. Of that $238.38, I'm keeping $143.03, and I pay out $95.35 to the various consignees. So I really don't think that's bad for how much effort I put into it, and that I'm able to get some quality things to resell. So I'm going to keep working on it and kind of keep reporting out to you. And I'm going to do some videos on how you can get started consigning for your friends and family if you're interested in it. So once again, that would be another reason to go ahead and subscribe so that you can get that information as I go through the process of doing this myself. So I'm learning as I go, and you can learn from all the mistakes that I'm going to make because I'm going to share them with you. One thing I would suggest if you're going to consign, I did say that the clothes had to be clean, but I was not as specific with shoes. if you don't want to waste a bunch of time cleaning other people's shoes, make sure you say that too. So going forward, I'm like, make sure if you're donating shoes that they're clean on the bottom and clean on the top. So that is one thing I've already learned as I've gotten a lot of shoes lately. So that is it for this week. I know this was a long one. I hope you enjoyed it and you learned something. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to follow me on my reseller journey. And until next time, bye.